Hey yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Art of the Finish Wrestling Podcast. I am your host, Rose, joined by my partner in crime, tag team partner, illegal or not, Doogie Franchise. What's going on?
Yo, 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 what it do? What it do? What it do? The question of the
Ain't
day is
nothing.
how was Raw for you?
Uh, do you want to bring us into an intro? How you felt about Raw and sum it up?
Uh, ugh. Honestly,
Let's see if this will make.
uh,
Tell me if this is how you felt about it.
that's funny. Yo, I don't know, I felt like it was more for some of the war game build up. You know what I mean? For Survivor Series, it was more Survivor Series built up. For Survivor Series in 2 weeks. You know what I mean? I feel like it was just them trying to book as many matches as they can or set up for as much. That's what it felt like. Yo, what up,
Yeah,
Ringer? What up, Car?
yeah, Ringer. Shout out to Ringer too. I realized he actually subscribed to the YouTube channel today, so appreciate that. I got the notification earlier. Appreciate that.
That's the Brose,
It's good.
aka Burger Joe.
John Carr, big boy DJ, one of the most famous DJs I know. Great DJ. If you ever need anything, need a DJ, let me know. I'll hook you up with him,
Bet.
sir. But Raw was a snooze fest tonight, like always. The only thing I will say that caught my attention is that they saved Austin Theory's career tonight.
Yo, real talk. Like no phone, mad serious. I ain't gonna front. I dig the promo a bit. I was like, all right, let's see what you do.
He
But then,
beat the
like,
shit out of Dolph Ziggler.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Shit. Yeah. Theory about to have a run, yo.
I,
Theory.
I think so. I think so. I think this new edge he gets. I think it's going to result in him becoming one of the biggest baby faces in the company in the next 6 months to a year.
You think he gonna be a baby face? You
Yeah,
sure? You sure you don't
yeah.
think he'll be a super heel?
Nah. As long as you got guys like Lashley on the roster, guys like and, well, actually, they're kind of thin on the hill. Well, you still got Judgment Day.
That's it.
Maybe he'll be a tweener. Maybe that'll
Judgment
work.
Day and the Miz are like I think the only heels on Raw right now.
Yeah, because it's clear Seth Rollins is a baby face right now.
Seth Rollins is too nice to stay as a heel. He's honestly Seth Rollins is having that 2019 run again right now.
It's starting to seem that way. It's
Like
definitely starting to seem that way.
and like at this point, if they can't find nobody to beat Roman, they gotta be Seth. So
Who knows? So the show started tonight with um. What did the show start tonight with? Oh, it started with an interview segment, right?
it started with Seth.
Yeah. Yes. How could I forget? Started with Seth, who clearly came out and made it feel like he was a baby face.
Yo, people singing his song. Everybody, yeah, they chant, yo, that was stupid from the casher from last week. And let's see. I'm not going to front. The first match with Bobby Lashley versus
Okay, I,
Ali.
I got a quarrel with that. What are they doing with Ali right now?
Yo, honestly, I don't know. I think they're trying to find a space for him because right now he's not really getting cheered and he's not really getting booed. He's just like, he's there. So I think the plan is to have him get beat up. Just keep having him get beat up and look like he a tough fighter. You know what I
They
mean?
need to put him on. They need to put him on dark right now. That's that. He's not even main event material anymore. Put him on. Put him on AW Dark. Because I just don't know what they're doing with him right now. Honestly, like he comes out to get beat up, jump back over on Lashley to get beat up again. For Lashley to be like, I don't know if you got guts or you stupid, but you about to get this ass whooping, which he
Hello?
did get. Yeah, you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
my
I can
thing is,
hear
I
you
don't
now.
know. Yeah, I don't know what was the whole point. Like he came out just so Lashley could tell him to get this ass whooping, which he did get, and it's like
But
I don't know.
It's because of the fact that he never gave up. That's what I see. Like you're trying to build him up as like the try hard baby face who never
watch he
gives
ends up
up.
winning. Watch he ends up winning the World Cup.
No, he's not. He's not.
I mean, and then he's gonna get
I don't even
destroyed
think
by
he's gonna.
Kunta.
Yeah, he's not. I don't even think he's making it. I don't even think he's making it to Friday. I hope not.
I don't. He gonna put him and Ricochet fight on. They gonna put a banger on though.
Maybe if they got enough time. I don't know. My lack of faith in that is that World Cup thing. I was like, all right.
So Joseph said Theory would make a dope heel if done correctly. I don't know why, but I see because you know what the problem is. The more violent Theory gets every week, the more people are going to start to cheer him. And that's the scary part about trying to build heels in this day and age. The more they become badasses, the more the fans start to respect them.
Have him attack Gargano.
Yeah.
Just have him tear down fan favorites. Gargano. Have him cost Bobby Lashley.
Would you have him cost Lashley a match?
Yes, because Lashley cost him an eye for an eye.
Yeah, the smart thing is that he never crossed paths with Lashley tonight. He was smart about that.
Yeah, it's like I ain't gonna cross that big angry brother. Like, I just saw what he did to Ali. My name is too close to that with Austin. I don't know.
Yeah, you got that right. You got that right. He's like,
I'm not doing that.
He's like, you're not gonna attack him tonight. He's like, nah, I'm good. Love and joy. Just kept it pushing.
But another thing I gotta say about tonight, I did enjoy is them slowly building up the War Games teams with the women.
Mm-hmm.
I like that, and I ain't gonna front. Monday Night Raw has turned into Mommy Night Raw for me. Cause yo, if you're out here watching, tell me if I'm lying. Raw got the best female roster out of both brands right now. And then I'm not even gonna lie to you. They all hot. I ain't gonna lie. I'll be real. I got a crush on every except Dana Brooke. I'm sorry. But I'm looking at them teams and I'm like, yeah, this is legit fantasy booking for me. This is fantasy booking for me. I'm saying, can we go down that should we go down the list of names we got so far on this roster that just got me feeling all tingly?
Go ahead.
Shall we? All right.
Wait before you do that, because I feel like it warrants this, is it? So here we go. Yeah,
please give me something slow. Give me something slow.
Let's see if this will work for you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about Mommy Night Raw and the beautiful roster. The beautiful roster we got. Let's start with a Team Damage Control. So far, we got the beautiful Nikki Cross, aka Miss Sticky Nikki. Ooh, you know what I'm saying? She looking like cream of wheat and crazy. I like that. I like that.
Cream of wheat and crazy.
We got that gamer girl Dakota Kai, who anytime you see her by, you want to say hi. But that's not all. Ooh, we got the genius of the sky known as Io Sky. I gotta say, that Joshi Judas can get it. Let's keep this a little PG.
He said the Joshi Judas. Yes. I love it. That's something different. I like that.
Yeah. Holla. And then let's not forget. Let's not forget about Rhea. Hold on, let me work my way in there. We still on Damage Control because we can't forget Bayley, baby. Okay. I always, to this day, still chant, "Hey, I want some Bayley." Okay, because she alright. Now let's go. Let's keep going. Like you said before, to my gothic punk rock mommy Rhea Ripley. We all know she out here looking sexy all day, every day in all black. I'll take a shot at that. I ain't gonna lie. Okay, I know she out here being called mommy and all that. That's why I had to title this "Mommy Night Raw." This one is being led by her right now. But then let's keep on going. Should I keep on going? Let's keep on going. Let's talk
change the
about
mood up. Let's change the mood up because you went real smooth on that one. So let's change the move up.
All right, let's get a little smoother. How we gonna go? Ooh, yes. Let's talk about it. This is great because you know what? I'm gonna start with this. Her name is Miss Bliss, and that's how I feel. A little twisted, and yes, Alexa, and I ain't talking about the one from Amazon. I'm talking about Miss Bliss, with her sexiness, and then we're gonna continue. Let's go down some more, all right? Asuka, the Empress of Tomorrow, today and right now, because goddamn. And let's go down to the newly recruited Mia Yim, who will have me out here singing hymns, because Lord have mercy. Okay, let's bask in her glory.
I like how you did that. That was
yes.
Cool. I like how you did
yes. that. And we're not done, because there's still one more left. This EST is the fastest, the toughest, the strongest, the bestest, and to me the sexiest, because goddamn, Bianca Belair is here. And this is the roster of Monday Night Raw. I meant Mommy Night Raw. Woo! I'm looking forward to War Games. All of them in one match. I'm sipping wine during that performance. I'm telling you right now. I'm sipping wine, all right? I want that nice red wine. And I'm just going to sit there and I'm just going to and partake in that beautiful can of sexy.
That was freaking awesome. And then you forget they still got one more mystery partner.
Yo.
Which I have a feeling is going to end up being Charlotte.
Jesus Christ, I hope not.
Hey, realistically speaking, you would think it would be Candice LeRae, but they waited too long. Like, she wouldn't be like a big deal at this point.
Honestly, Candice LeRae would be the perfect candidate. Candice. Oh,
put it this way: if she's on there next week, yeah. But if they wait till like say Survivor Series as a surprise, it's got to be somebody like Charlotte.
Yeah, or if they want to really surprise us, get Sasha.
Yeah, well, it is in Boston.
Ooh, Sasha would be fire. Because if anybody who knows Bayley, it would be Sasha.
Absolutely.
And Bianca. And Io. Whoa. Because Sasha had a run with everybody in that match.
Yeah, true.
Like, yeah, it would. Sasha would be perfect. But how you feel about the War Games build up for that so far?
Actually, I think all those women are capable of putting on great matches. So at the end of the day, that shows that match might be a banger. It might be a show stealer because they're going to try to go all out because they're going to try to outperform the men. Some females going through the table. I don't know who, but somebody. It's probably going to be Nikki Cross.
I already tell you what's gonna happen. I'm telling you right now, Io Shirai is gonna be on top of that cage. She's gonna put a trash can over her head and she's gonna dive across everybody like she do at every match.
Oh, that is true.
That is her thing, and I'm all for it. But I'm just like, all right, cool. I know what to expect because most of those women been in War Games already when they were on NXT, so they definitely prepared for that. I ain't gonna front Mia Yim's match against Tamina
was like the worst women's match I've seen in a minute.
I want to say the worst. No,
bro, they looked like they were uncoordinated. Like it looked like a lot of moves where like they just weren't on the same page.
It was dry. It was a dry match. I will give you that. I mean,
and two women wrestlers should never have a dry match.
That's You're right. You're right.
I think you just broke the fourth wall right there.
Yeah, I really did. I'll go for it.
The match just wasn't a good one. Like for a Mia Yim return, that wasn't the best match to put her in.
It wasn't. But who would you put her against?
I would have actually put her against a local talent.
A local?
Because a local talent, you would have let her be able to showcase, who she is. Because the crowd, I still feel like some of the main roster crowd seems like they still don't know who she is.
Okay, I don't.
Put it this way: you put her against a local talent, right? The local talent really has to have to do is just sit there and take all the abuse, right? Tamina looked like she was sandbagging a little bit because it looked like if you look at Mia Yim, it looked like she got frustrated at the fact that it was almost like Tamina wasn't doing what she wanted her to do.
She might be phoning it in. Tamina might be phoning it in.
I mean, do you blame her?
I don't. I don't. I like Tamina. To me, is awesome. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I'm not gonna front. Tamina should have been in that upper echelon of dominant women.
Yes.
Like not saying that she is world champion material right now, but she should be like that female you fight that's one step before you get the title shot.
Yeah, to me, all right. So when Nia Jax and Tamina was a bit of a team, I felt like Tamina was at one level under Nia Jax that should have been the matches.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like she should have been the person before you fight the final boss. I get that. And I felt that when the whole bloodline thing started,
she should have been a part.
Tamina, Nia, and Naomi. So if you really want to run that tag that whole real division, the whole company, even the women titles are on in the bloodline where it's like, yeah, that's it. Like I feel like Roman would bring out a whole new vicious side of her.
Mm-hmm.
But she gotta just start like, yeah, nah, I can't bullshit. Cause like when she was teaming with Natalia at WrestleMania in 2021, yo, she was a fan favorite. She was a fan favorite. And granted, when it was like, ain't nobody meaner than Tamina, that was a little corny, but
which they did. Also put that tonight. Corey Graves did say that.
Yeah, it's corny, but like, yo, it got us somewhere. You know what I mean? She's still doing the same moves as the Usos. She does headbutts like Roman. Samoan drops like all three of them. Nia Jax was doing the same thing. The only thing Nia Jax was doing different than all of them was she wasn't doing no
female wrestlers.
Huh?
Oh, sorry, I thought you were just gonna say the only thing she's doing was hurting female wrestlers. I'll take that back.
Nah, stop, man.
I'll be honest with you. I joke about it. I don't really think it was as bad as they made it seem like.
Yeah, she was. I felt like she was super misunderstood. I'm not gonna lie. I felt like she was super misunderstood, and I feel like, what do you expect her to do? She needs to be the big. Because I'm like, you could said the same thing for Braun for a while. The way I ain't gonna front Brock Lesnar, like he killed a couple people when he was suplexing them.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, that could be anybody. Like Khali damn near concussed Fandango when he was about to get a run. You know what I mean? So I need to stop with that. Like, speaking of suplexes though, I will say my favorite match of the night was Chad Gable versus Riddle.
The belly to back suplex off the top rope.
Can we say Chad Gable has been putting on bangers with everybody?
I'm gonna say this: if Chad Gable was about 4 inches taller and about 20 pounds heavier, he'd be a main eventer.
Yo, Chad Gable don't miss in a match, yo.
But he has never missed in a match. It's just they just never believed in him, I guess, because of his height.
And that's the thing, yo.
Realistically speaking, he should have been Kurt Angle's son.
Yeah.
It just made all the more perfect sense in the world.
Yeah, he should have. Cause Chad Gable is out here tossing people around like they nothing but bags of dirt. Like, yo, I've seen. Okay, I'm gonna tell you 2 people I've seen get Chad like that. You like, all right, I really want to see Chad Gable wrestle these people. Montez Ford
Mm-hmm.
and Matt Riddle right now. Like Chad Gable had a nice match with Braun Strowman. Enjoyed that.
Mm-hmm.
And that's tough to do.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen Chad Gable wrestle AJ Styles for like 9 minutes and killed it. Which is crazy because it showed up on the actual network as one of the matches of the year for that year for a 9-minute match. Chad don't miss, and he don't get the. I don't think he get the credit that he deserves. He revitalized freaking Otis's career. Like Chad don't miss. The dude is entertaining and he can go. Like shit, he can go. I want they need to put another gold.
Okay, so imagine this, right? Now that you're saying like we giving Chad Gable his praise, right?
Yeah.
Imagine, because obviously we now know Kevin Owens is hurt, so he's not going to be in War Games. He's out 4 to 6 weeks, so it's not going to happen, or 6 to 8 weeks, something like that. Imagine if they just threw a wild card and threw Chad Gable in that War Games with the Brawling Brutes and with Drew McIntyre. I know realistically it wouldn't make sense, but just imagine the showing he could put in the Survivor Series War Games match.
Yo, you know how? Listen, if he suplexes Roman Reigns, he's a made man.
Yes, I was going to say that's what I was. Yeah, it would literally blow the roof off the place.
Especially the rolling suplex he does with Hill.
The chaos theory.
That's it. That's it.
And just let him go Kurt Angle on them. Like just let him snap. Like
that's what I need him to do. Like him when he beat Riddle today, I said, "Yo, bro, you got it. You earned that win."
Yeah, but my thing is, cheated. But my thing is, was that win more for him, or was that just more to keep Riddle on a losing streak? Because Riddle hasn't been winning a lot lately.
I'm trying to figure out where they're actually gonna go with Riddle now.
I got a feeling Orton's coming back soon.
But I think when Orton comes back, Orton turning on Riddle.
Yeah, but I feel like that's where they're going. Because I feel like they wouldn't have him losing all these matches for nothing. Like there has to be something behind him losing these matches. Like maybe Orton comes back. Maybe there's a situation where he feels like he lost his confidence. Then Orton comes back, only to sucker him and RKO him and be like, I don't deal with losers. You stole my moves while I was gone. You know, like there's a whole storyline behind it. But I just don't feel like I don't feel like he's losing to just be losing. Like I feel like there's something behind it.
Yeah, I think they sent him up to team with Elias. Then to have Orton come in like I'm going for a couple times and you do this. You missed out on avenging me. You stopped going after the bloodline, and you out here playing bongos. Like I didn't teach you how to be vicious.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I see that because I did wanted to see them at Mania go at it. I'm not gonna lie to you. That I thought they were gonna lose the titles a long time ago, and it'll be them at a match at Mania or SummerSlam.
It was supposed to, but everything got pushed back.
Yeah. Because there was too over. Randy Orton was having too much fun. You know, Randy Orton having fun is like, nah, we can't ruin that. Mm-hmm. Happy Randy works.
Exactly.
But yeah, Chad Gable versus Matt Riddle, that was the match of the night for me.
Yeah, yeah, because I'm still going with. I gotta go with Rollins and Balor being the match of the night, but that was definitely a close second.
See, all right, you know why I'm not gonna give it to Balor? Because honestly, you expected that to be a banger.
Mm-hmm.
Because they ran that many times before, and I'm like, Seth Rollins is another person who don't miss in a match.
Yeah.
And Finn Balor also don't miss. Like they playing on a different game right now where it's like, all right, Yeah, we playing. We not even doing 2K23. We in 2K24 right now. That's how they are right now. And then like once they do another United States Open challenge, I want to see Gable in that.
Mm-hmm.
Because I want to see Gable. Like, can you imagine him reversing the curb stomp into a suplex?
Mm. Mm.
That would be fire. But but let's see how do you feel about Judgment Day? How do you feel about Dom? How do you feel about Dom today?
Okay, I will say this. Dom has been better with Judgment Day.
Than he was
Maybe
with
he's
his
fine.
dad?
Yeah, maybe he just needed to find his footing, and maybe he needed to be around a different bunch of people to kind of feel a little bit more comfortable. Because if you're around Ray all the time, it's almost like you have to. It's almost like the pressure of you having to be just as good as him. Where you're
Mm.
in a group now where they're not really expecting much of you, so now you're just learning. Because we could tell right now, Dom's a way better heel than he is a babyface.
Because he's not so corny. Like he's actually a funny heel. Like he's the actual slimy funny heel. Like when he's behind Damian Priest, like yeah, we settled this in the ring. Yeah, I settled this in the ring. Yeah, like behind Damian Priest, I'm like, yo, this shit is funny. Cause like, all right, but he was his dad, he was so corny. He was so oh god, he was so corny. I hated him. Like when I couldn't stand him. When he's like, yeah, ain't nothing more exciting than being with my daddy and wrestling a match. I hope to one day live like you and be like you, dad. I was like, then put a mask on.
Yeah, yeah. Which was you? Which for some odd reason they were planning on doing that, and I don't know how you was going to do that, considering how we already saw his face.
Yeah. So they just threw on a giant hoodie over him that he zips up like them old three hoodies that they used to have back in the day that zip up all the way to the top.
Mm-hmm.
That's what he was. I was like, yeah, he was corny to me. Now he's actually funny, like trying to play off both Mysterio and Eddie Guerrero.
Mm-hmm.
That I dig. But the match with Shelton Benjamin, eh,
Yeah.
eh.
I mean, we all know Shelton Benjamin's a professional, so he carried him in that match. Carried him
Yeah,
to a decent match at best.
yeah. I mean, next week, if your theory is right about bringing him after her business, they need to get at um
Cedric.
Cedric next, yeah, because they get Cedric next week, and then later that night bump into Bobby.
Yeah, I get where you're going with that.
Ooh,
Mm-hmm.
ooh, because and all it takes is them jumping Bobby.
That's true. Yep.
Oh
But
yeah,
then, but then my fear is that Bobby just destroyed all of them by himself.
he's not, they're not gonna do that. Damian Priest is gonna be there. Like Damian Priest is gonna hit him with a nice kick. Finn is so fast. It looked like he hitting people with a bullet. He looked like a bullet just running through people. And then there's their Dominic who'd probably be jumping on his back. You know that one dude that just jumps on somebody's back
Yeah.
and starts trying to
Mm-hmm.
choke them out. That's it.
He
That's
tries to choke him out while they take his knees out, and then next thing you know, he's just getting jumped. Yeah.
yeah. So that I see. I wouldn't mind saying that the Hurt Business versus Judgment Day. And it doesn't even have to be at Survivor Series. It could just build up to a little bit after.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Could be like
that
could be like elimination chamber pay per view match.
yeah, or day one. That could be something for day one.
Mm.
Or a nice little holiday show build up. Because if you bring back the Hurt Business,
The police don't say that. And it'll be on. Then we say that, and it'll be like Monday Night Raw, 34th Street Christmas fight.
no, not that. It won't be that bad. That's Chad Gable. Then when at that point you can slowly start tossing Bobby Lashley at the bloodline. Because now he has a little extra people to deal with the Usos. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I want. Because it's funny. I was talking to Ringer about it today. Like, yeah, at some point he got to work his way to Roman because after the after the ass whooping he gave Brock Lesnar,
Mm-hmm.
like, yo, ain't nobody. Roman couldn't even beat like dominant like that. Roman couldn't even Roman beat Brock Lesnar by the skin of his teeth
Mm-hmm.
every time. Brock Lesnar survived Bobby Lashley and still took an ass whipping again after,
Mm-hmm.
and we ain't seen him since.
I mean, oh, you know why we haven't seen him since, but I get it.
I know, but for storyline purposes, we haven't seen him since. Brock Lesnar is like, yo, he beat me, he hurt me. So
Now I got to go back to my farm to rejuvenate.
exactly, I'm gonna have to go. I gotta go hunt some animals so I can get my killer instinct back up.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta cut this ponytail off the top of my head.
No, chill. Ponytail bearded cowboy Brock is the best.
No, he keep the beard.
No,
You
no,
just
no,
need to, no, he need to cut that shit off the top of his head.
no. You tell him he need to cut it off. Then.
Huh? Brock, you need to cut that shit off the top of your head.
Tell
Will I
him
say that? Will I say that to your face? Probably not. But I'll tell you this right now: if you see this tape, my name, my name is David, and you should cut that shit. That's it. But yeah, man. What what else you got on your mind about Monday Night Raw?
Um, yo, I'm beginning to realize. No, not that I'm beginning to realize, but 3 hours is entirely too long.
It
But
is.
also, back to that part about Austin Theory. They put the perfect opponent for him tonight too, because
Oh,
Dolph is
Ziggler.
going to sell his life away for him,
Oh
and,
yeah.
and that's what he pretty much did because he killed him after the match.
Oh yeah. It's and if you need somebody to beat up, Dolph Ziggler's perfect for that at this point.
And then
Sorry.
once again, for the love of God, please tell me what is JBL's purpose with Baron Corbin because I don't see it.
I don't know, man.
That might be the worst pairing in the history of wrestling.
I don't know. I don't know about that either. I don't know about that either. Cause, you know, I don't know what they doing with Baron Corbin right now, son. Cause and I'm a fan of his. I'm an actual fan of Baron Corbin. That segment, the poker segment, I thought was funny still though. I still thought it was funny.
They tried to phony reenact APA. I wasn't feeling that.
I don't know. Nah, I don't know if APA. That's a big stretch right there. But it's like, rich dudes playing poker. You know what I mean? Put a little money, and then they try to hustle. They try to hustle the foreign kid who they thought didn't know how to play, but did. Like, I get it. Like, and then I ain't gonna front. Baron Corbin is an actual comedic funny wrestler too.
And this is my point that I made a couple days ago. Just make him a face. Try it. You can't. It can't be any worse than what he's going through right now. See how his comedic timing can work if he's a baby face.
Okay, if all right, so then here's this. Then who would you put him against right now to make him a face, but also can elevate as that person as a heel?
Chad Gable.
I don't see it. I feel like I don't
How
see it.
de- how banger would it be to see Baron Corbin hit end the days on Otis?
Okay, Otis, I can see. I personally would have said Austin Theory.
No, because Austin Theory's hot right now. You don't want to ruin that. Like you don't want to put a babyface Baron Corbin who needs wins against a heel Austin Theory who needs wins right now. You need somebody
All right,
like okay, so like for example,
but who needs it more? Austin
but
Theory,
Baron Corbin.
Baron Corbin.
If you're trying to establish him as a babyface, then Baron Corbin needs it more.
So Baron Corbin calling out Austin Theory like, "Hey man, buck up, chump. I've been there. I've had a failed cash in. Granted, it was for the world title, and it was, and granted, it was ruined by John Cena. So I understand how it feels to have my title moment ruined.
Okay, so
And then he just goes, and Austin Theory just goes off.
okay, so you tell me this then. If Austin Theory goes off, then how does he not get cheered by the fans?
I mean, hey,
You see
it
what I'm
could
saying?
be that's true, but you never know if they really good at storytelling, that could be
Nah.
a double turn.
You put it in you put a situation like that against maybe 90% of the roster, the heels are going to turn babyface on Corbin. You need a situation where the fans are so annoyed with a certain heel that that heel would instantly turn babyface because the fans would gravitate to him more. Like it wouldn't work. Like Corbin is the sad part is to turn Corbin heel. I mean babyface. He would have to literally beat the hell out of Judgment Day.
He would have to beat up Miz. He would have to have beef with the
Yeah,
Miz.
yeah,
At
yeah.
this point, it would have to be. And then the crazy part is, you don't even know they might just split down the middle for that one.
This is what I'm saying. It would have to be a situation where he would agree to team with like Judgment Day or something, only for then Judgment Day and him to not be on the same page, which would then make Judgment Day probably jump him, and then he come for revenge. That would be probably the only way you could probably turn him into a babyface.
Oh, this is gonna be another one. Yeah, I don't know, because I maybe the Miz wouldn't be a good idea either, because the Miz
If,
got history with JBL. That's not the best history.
but if the Miz also has to out talk him on the mic, that alone might turn Miz babyface, and that's what you
Yeah,
gotta avoid.
yeah.
So overall, like I said, my biggest problem with Raw at this point is that 3 hours might be a little too long.
It is, because by once you hit that 10:30 mark, I'll be like, yo, I'm ready to nap.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I text you, like, yo, I can't wait for this show to be over so we can get this post show started. I'm just like, and then it's like 10:27, and you're like, they're going to the main event. This match is going to be about 25 minutes.
Yo, for real. Like you just be sitting there like, all right, because it is exhausting, which
Yeah. So,
is why
I,
people's more into SmackDown.
so, all right. So, I mean, that is pretty much how we figured out a 3 hour show in about 36 minutes. So,
Yo,
so okay. So let's talk about what's on the tap for Survivor Series so far, and then we'll close out. So
I,
so far, one of the matches is Shotzi versus Ronda, which nobody's gonna care about.
I don't. I got no faith in Shotzi Blackheart winning that match. I'm sorry. Shotzi is cool, and I hope one day she moved to Monday Night Raw. But yeah, that's an easy kill. And then now you got this Shayna Baszler as like Ronda's little monster now.
Which is crazy, right? Because it's like you go from one final boss to the next.
Yeah, and I meant for for real. It's like, all right, this is how we doing it. We just going from Sang Sung to Shao Kahn. Like
Yeah,
ain't no real water break on that one. I honestly, I hope this is setting up for like Ronda versus Shayna Baszler at some point.
maybe WrestleMania if they can stretch it.
If I mean Shayna Baszler would have
Nah.
to really get her, because people actually like Shayna Baszler,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
so they would have to definitely work that one.
All right. So what else matches that I could think of off the top of my head? We already talked about the women's War Games match.
We got AJ versus Finn.
AJ versus Finn.
That's
I feel
gonna
like
be
Edge.
a banger.
I think AJ is going to win that. I think that's because Edge is coming back.
I don't know. I don't know. I might still give that one to Finn,
The only
but
the only reason I feel like AJ gonna win that because he allowed to take that loss to Dom,
Dominic,
and that should have never happened to begin with. Like in no way in wrestling history should that have ever happened. So I feel like Finn will lose this one.
I don't know. I'm gonna still give it to my guy Finn. And then Finn just got to put the Too Sweet sign on his head and just finish him.
All right. Well, we went.
That's how he should. He should pin him like that. He should just pin him with the 2 Sweet sign on top of his head and get the 3.
We went opposites on that one.
All right. What else?
Right now, I think just a men's War Games match. I think, right? That's it for now, right?
Yeah, which is look like it's gonna be the Bloodline versus the Brawling Brutes and Drew.
It was supposed to be Sami Zayn. I don't know how they're gonna figure this one out because, like, I don't know who. Like at this point, who else has beef with the Bloodline?
Who doesn't have beef with the Bloodline?
I mean, that's true too. But like, whose beef hasn't been brought to the forefront?
I mean,
you know what would have been an interesting twist in this? Not for nothing. This aggressive Austin Theory, if he still had the briefcase.
Oh, this would have been a good time there to
imagine. No, I was gonna say, and imagine putting him in the War Games match with the Brutes and Drew as his partner.
That would be interesting.
It might be Seth now. You never know. They might just throw Seth in there.
That would be interesting. It could be Bobby.
No, okay. We say all this, and knowing this, it'll probably end up being Braun.
Yeah, it could be Braun. He can't. Yeah, that's it could be Braun.
It'll probably end up being Braun.
Oh, it's not gonna be Bray. Bray is now in his first return feud with LA Knight,
which I think is so stupid. Like it's like for first feud back, it's so weird. No, for first feud back, it's the weirdest feud. Like think about like he did all this shit for the last couple of weeks to have his first feud be LA Knight.
So I'm with it. I want to see where it goes.
Yeah, my only problem is that LA Knight's not winning.
You don't know that.
Nah.
Okay, let's be honest right now. When The Rock and Undertaker used to feud, how often did you think The Rock was taking that feud?
I mean, but I'm not comparing The Rock to LA Knight at all. I just feel like. I mean, look, maybe they'll surprise me, but I just feel like it's an odd first feud.
It could be fun, man. Throw the fun in there.
But then again, when it comes to the Bray Wyatt characters, like who would he feud with anyway? That would make sense.
Exactly. Ain't nobody there for him to really feud with. The only person right now I would definitely throw Bray Wyatt at is Roman. Maybe Braun again, but it would be to get. And then the only reason I would throw Bray at Braun is for Bray to recruit back Braun. Like, come back to the family. We miss you. Let's join back together and bring back the Wyatts. We'll call ourselves the Wyatt Six.
The Wyatt Six.
Like it'll be me, you, Red,
Bo.
You know, and then how many is that?
That's 4 right there.
That's 4. We need 2 more. I heard there's a soul on Monday Night Raw who needs extra guidance. And then you get Dexter. And then
Karrion Kross. There you go.
Yeah. And then see? There we go.
Knowing WWE logic, Karrion Kross is going to end up being that last member of that team.
That just to betray Drew.
Who knows? Maybe they'll be on the same page because their common enemy will be Roman.
It'd have been funny if it was Logan Paul. I'd have been like, oh.
But if he was never really hurt, right?
Yeah. Like if it was Logan Paul, I'd have been like, oh man, yeah.
Yeah, because usually when you tear your ACL or MCL, whatever, you have surgery. I ain't see Logan Paul personal surgery pics.
You follow Logan Paul?
I followed him after
Crown Jewel. You followed him because you see that's
the man made me a believer, man.
Okay, yeah, you're right. Yeah. I ain't gonna front. That kind of do make me want to follow him too now. Just because you said that, I felt like I was like, all right, man. Let me give you my respect by giving you a follow.
Good, Logan Paul. You made 2 new fans, man.
Bastard.
I know. We weren't supposed to like you. You weren't
Yo,
you weren't supposed to be this damn good in the ring,
I
man.
know. I still hate his brother though. Uh,
Because his brother threw the fakest punches in Nebraska.
yeah, his brother just seems corny to me. Uh, but yeah, is that all the Survivor Series matches so far?
Yeah.
Yeah, they got some more to come then, because
Hmm. I would assume the finals of the World Cup probably because you want to have Gunther on the pay per view. That might be Gunther and Braun, honestly.
that's what I'm thinking. That's exactly what I was thinking too. I was like, if okay, if Sammy's not there next week, right? Or if Ali can't make it because of the ass whooping he took tonight,
Hmm.
I would throw Solo in there.
Yeah,
Like,
imagine a
and
match with Solo and Sammy had to fight each other.
that's where you start telling stories. And then even if you could get Solo and Braun, but that ends in a draw, so Gunther has to defend it in a triple threat.
Mm, mm, mm. But you need Solo in his War Game, so that's not going to happen.
I mean, that's true too.
Yeah, you don't want him to do double duty, not when he got a War Games match. Imagine having to go through a brutal match with Sammy and or go through a brutal match, let's say a triple threat with Braun and Gunther, and then you got to go to War Games right after.
I'm not gonna lie, just going to match with against Gunther is enough. Because I'm
Yeah,
not gonna like, I'm like, man, you're not gonna like. I ain't gonna front. Sometimes I be like, I would have wondered, like, yo, what's the conversation like backstage when talking to Gunther? Like, how we gonna go for this match? And he just says, I'm gonna chop you across the chest a couple of times. I'm gonna sit there and be like, all right, we're not gonna do that. You get one good chop, maybe
that's
two.
shit. That one good chop alone look like it clear your sinuses.
Yo, like when he chopped Rey Mysterio, I could have swore the mask came off and came back.
He chopped Rey Mysterio. He chopped Rey Mysterio so hard he's in a walking boot now.
That's crazy. That's nah, I can't. Yo, Gunther got no finisher.
He don't. He don't. His finisher is the chop.
No, he just Gunther's the only person who actually beats you into a 3 count. That makes
Yeah.
like, yo, I'm saying it's like, yo, that's a bad motherfucker. He just beating people up to the point where they stop fighting.
Mm-hmm.
Like ain't no chokehold, ain't no setup. It's just I'm gonna hit you with everything I can till you stay down.
Yep.
Nah, that's crazy.
But as the weeks go on, we'll continue to update, you know, Survivor Series card, and we'll put more stuff out there for the people to listen to. Um,
Yes. Let's see if we can get people to become part of the show.
oh, that's not hard, honestly. I don't mind if people want to look. If you guys are viewing and listening right now, if y'all want to come on the show as a guest, just let us know. We'll bring you. It's not a big deal. The more
Yeah.
people, the better.
Or I might got some interactive ideas for you guys. Got
All right.
multiple ways and let you become partake in the conversation in the space of the art of the finish.
All right, cool. So let's let you guys know if y'all really want to join, just join. But check us out Thursday 9 p.m. The topic is going to be how did the NWO change the wrestling industry?
Mm. That's gonna be an interesting one.
Very much so. But
Uh,
we about to close it out.
yes, it's
I'm
late.
Rel. That's Doogie Franchise.
Yes, you can follow me on IG at DOOGIFRANCHISE. Yes, sir.
You can follow me at O_Rel_Beckham. Um, Follow me on YouTube at All Rels Everything, twitch.tv/RDHTV82. And with that being said, we out. Peace out.
Peace out.